All right. Why I don't teach manifestation without preparation. We ready for this conversation, family? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Zokai, the modern day priestess. If not, welcome back, girl. Okay, so I'm watching. What was I watching? Don't remember. Watching something on TikTok. And oh, do they like cancel you over here if you say the actual thing? Because I know on the book, they be doing a lot of different things. Anywho, I digress. So I'm watching this video and they were talking about manifestation. I guess they were teaching on it. But what I noticed was it was some key things missing from that conversation. I'm like, oh, this is leading the people astray. So I had to come and talk to the family about this. Okay, these are my notes that I took away and what I wanted to say about the subject. They were talking about the power that manifestation is going to bring you and all the wonderful things that you can do when you properly learn how to manifest, which all true, all great, all good. But I wrote down power without grounding creates chaos because if your nervous system isn't stable, your manifestation is not going to be either. You That's like, okay, you want to manifest $1 million, something outrageous, right? But your life isn't really set up for $1 million to come through or for you to hold it and maintain it. And but you're manifesting this thing, okay? This $1 million comes through somebody that you love getting hurt. Now it's all kind of crazy stuff going on. And you sitting there like, damn, did I manifest that? Yes, you did. Most people, we want to manifest more money, more love, more visibility, more power, all of that. Nothing's wrong with that. But we haven't asked the real question, which is really, can my nervous system really hold what I'm asking for? That's why we get people who win the lottery and then next year they homeless or they back to being broke in a very drastic, dramatic kind of way. And it's because desire without capacity creates collapse, not expansion. We got to create the container to hold the things that we are calling to us. Manifestation works for some and not for others because it amplifies your current state. It doesn't bypass it. And I think that that is the main thing that we mistake and we miss when it comes to manifesting. We think that it's going to bypass what's really happening and give us this grand old thing. And then when we're not manifesting it, then it's like, oh, I can't manifest, or this doesn't work, that doesn't work, or something's wrong with me. Well, nothing is not necessarily wrong with you, but your manifestation is only going to amplify what's already going on. So if you're anxious, if you're unstable, you dysregulated, you ungrounded, you're not going to manifest clarity. You're going to manifest more intensity because that's what's going on. That's the current state that you're in, right? If you manifest attention but feel overwhelmed instead of empowered, you wanted that attention because you wanted to be empowered. You wanted to be visible. You wanted to do whatever the intention was going to, the attention was going to bring to you. But because you all over the place, now you feel overwhelmed and not empowered at all. Getting it? Okay. Manifestation doesn't upgrade your system, it exposes it. That's why, beloved, we have to do our work. That's why. That's why you want to become the greatest version of yourself at the highest level that you can be at whatever moment in time, so that what you are manifesting is not a life that you want to run away from, but a life that you really want to be in and enjoy and be proud that you created. Okay? Preparation. We're in a season of preparation. If you work with me, if you follow me, if you're in my group, any of the things, preparation is where we're at, because I don't want another year to go by where people are making strides, they're making progress, they are, you know, getting things are showing up for them, opportunities are coming, but they can't keep it, or they're still struggling to get the same thing that they was trying to get 5 years ago. We have to prepare. Real preparation, not just like, oh, I'm going to clear out my closet and prepare for my new wardrobe. No, we got to prepare that nervous system. We got to get it ready. We need our identities stabilized. We can't be oscillating between the old version, the new version, and the version that I created this morning. We have to take all of those versions and integrate them into one highly functional, healed version. Emotional regulation, the structural support. These are the things that we have to have when we say we're preparing. These are the things that we need to be doing. These are the things that we should be working on. It's not hype. So it's not going to sound good because everybody else is not going to be talking about that, right? But it's capacity building. You want to be able to hold it. What happens if you have, oh, this happened to me in real life. I thought I was about to give y'all a random description, but this really happened. It was one of those coffee makers, and it was only for, like, you could pick like 8 ounces, 12 ounces, 24 ounces. I don't know my measurements. So I think I picked 12, and it was like an 8 ounce cup or something like that. Well, the coffee overflowed and made a big old mess in them people's break room because my cup didn't have the capacity to hold 10 ounces, 12 ounces, whatever I chose, worth of liquid, because it was only an 8 ounce cup. The same thing with us when we're trying to manifest things. You're trying to manifest big things, and you should, but you have to be able to hold the big thing when it comes. So, preparation is learning how to receive without sabotaging, without fleeing, or without burning out. We build these amazing empires, awesome businesses. They are outgrowing us. We asked for it, we cried and snotted, we begged the ancestors, and we get it, and now we burned out. And now we start complaining. Preparation teaches your body this is safe to hold. So when we feel safe, we can hold the thing and we'll be able to keep the thing. Now let's talk about why power destabilizes unprepared people, because these people on this TikTok, they were doing a lot of talking about power this and powerful beings and oh, the power, right? Power magnifies everything. Think about the actual show. It magnified everything, the good parts, the great parts, the desirable parts, the glorious parts, but it also magnified the cracks in the relationships, the bad parts, the terrible parts, the awful parts, the oh my effing God parts. Power will do that. Your fears, wounds, patterns, your coping mechanisms. That's why people manifest the thing and then they spiral. You get the opportunity, and then self sabotage comes. because it triggers visibility. The problem was never the manifestation. So hear me clearly. The problem was never the manifestation, but it was the lack of containment. This is why I don't teach it as a personality trait, as a starting point, as an entry point. I teach it as a byproduct of preparation because it's going to come. When you are prepared properly, it's a lot of P's, things start to show up. They just show up, and you don't even have to do all of the rituals and the candles and all the things. It's just going to start coming to you because you prepared. And then when you do manifest, actively manifest something, you can keep it. And it's going to be great. There's a verse in the Bible that says something like, don't quote me because I'm probably about to mess it up. The blessing of the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow. Why would we want to get the mansion of our dreams only for us to be struggling to pay for it and to do the maintenance for it? That's sorrow. That's very sorrowful. You get something you really wanted and you can't even maintain it, and it's driving you crazy, or you stress, or you end up losing it. You got it, but then you lost it. You don't manifest what you want, but you manifest what you can stabilize, because your nervous system is going to set the upper limit on your reality. So that's why that work is very important. And if your life is feeling, chaotic, overwhelming, or inconsistent, it's not because you lack power. It's because your system hasn't been trained to hold it yet. That's all I wanted to say about that. Power isn't a gift, but it's a capacity. If you want to take your preparation seriously, it's not too late to join us inside of the preparation room for your 7 days of stability. The live transmissions are already posted. If you go through it the way you should, you will still reap the benefits. The link will be in the description for you. I hope to see you over there. If this video resonated with you, share it with your friend. Don't be selfish. Share the video. Like the video. That helps me out for free. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Girl, do all the things for me, okay? And I will see you all in the next one.